Okay, let's discuss another basic property of numbers, and this especially applying to multiplication. So when you multiply two negative numbers, so multiplying two negative numbers when they're multiplied against each other, when multiplied will yield a positive number. Positive number. Why is that? Why does when you multiply two negative numbers yield a positive number? Let's think about this in a much more fun way. Like let's think about like a board game so that we can explain it in a much more intuitive way. Let's think about a board game. So the objective of the board game is to win as much money as possible. Now the board game has two sets of cards. One is a yellow card. There's yellow cards. That's the first set of cards. And then there are blue cards. That's the second set of cards. You have blue cards. Okay, it's the second set of cards. Okay, now when you are playing the board game, you come to a certain point. There are instructions, and the instructions may say that you can gain blue cards or you can lose blue cards, or it will say you'll gain yellow cards or lose blue cards. So say for example, you are playing the game and you come to a point, you throw the dice or whatever, and you come to a certain point and it says gain two blue cards. So you pick up two blue cards from somebody else, from your neighbor, or so you pick up two blue cards from him. Or it will say lose two blue cards to the person on the right of you. So you lose two cards to him. You give two blue cards to him. And the third, or the instruction may say gain two yellow cards from the person right from you, on the right of you. So you can gain two yellow cards from them. Or it will say lose two yellow cards to the person right of you. So you can give two cards away to the person on the right of you. Okay. In addition to that, whenever you pick up a blue card, you gain $1. So each blue card is worth $1. So if you pick up two blue cards from the person at the right of you, you gain $2 from him. Okay, because the blue cards are worth $2. And if yellow cards, you owe $1 when you pick up a yellow card. So if you pick up a yellow card from somebody, let's say a person of you, you owe $1 to him. So for every one yellow card you pick up, you owe $1 to the person that you're picking up from the card. Okay. So yellow cards, you lose $1 or you owe $1 to the person. Okay. How does this translate into negative numbers multiplication and multiplying two negative numbers, converting them into a positive number? Let's find out. Okay, there are four basic combinations that we can think of in this. So let's say you throw the dice or whatever in the game, and you come to a point and it says pick up three blue cards to the person from the person on the right of you. So it says pick up three blue cards. Three blue cards. Okay, pick up. Okay, so you're picking up three blue cards. That means that you're gaining three cards. So irrespective of which color. So that means that you're positive three. So you're gaining three cards. And each blue card is worth $1. Is $1. So as you can see, intuitively, if you think about it, you are gaining $3 because you're picking up blue cards, three cards, and each card that is a blue card is worth $1. So intuitively, that is you're gaining $3. So how do you represent that mathematically? So you're picking up three cards, and each card is worth $1. So that will give you $3. So as you can see, this is a positive number. This is a positive number as well because you're gaining $1. This results in a positive number. So if you multiply a positive number with another positive number, you'll get a positive number. Okay. Okay, let's think of the second combination. The instruction says, you come to the roll the dice and it says, pick up 3 yellow cards from the person to the left. Pick up 3 yellow cards. Okay. From left. Okay. So what does this mean? So you are picking up 3 cards irrespective of what color. So that means that you're gaining 3 cards, which is another, again, a positive. But each yellow card, you owe $1 to the person that you picked it up from. So in this case, you picked up a yellow card from the person who is left of you. So you picked up 3 cards, and each yellow card is worth $1. So you owe, intuitively, you owe $3 to him. So $1 owed for each card picked up. Card picked up. Okay. So how do you put it in a mathematical form? So you picked up 3 cards, which is a positive, but you owe $1 for each card picked up. So that means that you owe $3 because you had $3. So positive number multiplied by a negative number, you'll get a negative number. Okay. Let's think about the third combination. You come again, you roll the dice and you come to a point and the instruction says lose 3 blue cards to the person to the right of you. Lose 3 blue cards to the right. So that means that you are giving away 3 blue cards that you have to the person who is on your right. On your right. So you're giving 3 blue cards to him. You're giving 3 blue cards. That means that you're losing 3 cards, which is negative 3. But each blue card is worth $1 for each blue card. So that means that basically you're giving him $3 each card. Intuitively, that means you're giving him $3. So how do you write it mathematically? So minus 3, which is the number of cards that you lose, and each card is worth $1. So you lose $3. So we can see negative number multiplied by a positive number will give you a negative number. So you lose $3 by losing those 3 blue cards to the person on the right. Okay, last combination. Oops. You throw the dice and it says lose 3 yellow cards to the left. 3 yellow cards. Okay. So you're losing 3 cards, which is negative, but you're losing cards for which you owe money. So I mean, each card is worth, for every yellow card that you hold, you owe $1 to somebody. So when you lose those 3 cards to the person on the left, so he gets the cards and he owes the money now. So that means that you gain the money basically. So you are gaining money from him and he's losing the money. So from your point of view, it's a positive. That means that you're gaining $3. So each yellow card is worth $1. Now you owe $1 owed to the left for each card. For each card given. So you give the card and you give the card to him and you gain the money. That means that he owes the money now. So that means it's a positive for you. So you can write it as you lose 3 cards and for each card you owe money. So that means that, but you gain the money from him. So that's a positive. So again, a negative number multiplied by a negative number will give a positive number. As you can see, there are 4 different rules when you multiply 2 numbers. The first one is when you multiply a positive number with another positive number, you get a positive number. The second rule is when you multiply a positive number with a negative number, you get a negative number. And the third rule is when you multiply a negative number with a positive number, you gain get another negative number. And the final rule, when you multiply two negative numbers, you get a positive number. That's how. And hopefully this is much more intuitive and logical to think about why this, when you multiply two negative numbers, you get a positive number.